Oh, the camera's you know moved. So basically, we'll start. So first, we'll start draw like a line right here. All right, like that. Then like that. All right, you can draw it like that. Okay, can you see it? Sorry, I gotta focus. And yeah, you're basically doing that. And all you have to do is just you know put some shadow on the side like this. But we're not gonna use this for that. So we're gonna use the green one again. Like that. And then for like that, just put like a line of realism right there and some shadow. And you can rub it in just so that you can have like a realistic thing going on. And you can use these, add some holes or the nostrils if you want. And you can also, depending on what your art style is basically. So you can do this, right? So this is a different art style for the eyes, and you can basically do what I did, do like this, and like that. Get the check mark, like that, like that, like this, like that, like that. So basically, you have a face going on, right? And as a sneak peek, you can also draw some lips. So the way you draw the lips is kind of easy. So all you have to do is do this, draw a bird or like an M shape for the cupid bow for the lips, for the upper lip. And you can just leave it like that if you want, but if you want more realism, all you gotta do is shade this part here, or maybe like this part and this part. You can shade right here, and then you can add another shape below that, like that, for the mouth, and another line for the lower lip. And you can shade it in too, just not as intensely as the first lip. Okay, so you can do this if you want. Alright, so look how realistic that is. You see what I'm saying? And if you want more of this, so technically if you're pro already, you can see where each line goes, and you don't need, so get the check mark again, like that. You could color it in if you want, and you can just, depending on which eye, you can do this. And since the other eye is eyeshadowed, we can add some eyeshadow and give the eye a little bit of a darker tone, like that. And so we can use that. And then once we're done with the face, we can also um, make it a little bit shadier. So we can shade in the face with these markers here, these these leaf looking shapes, to emphasize the cheekbone or the cheek. Alright, so you can do this. Okay. Alright. Like that. Okay, and you can also draw the head like this, and then the jaw, and then the chin. If you're a pro, you have no need to basically just, so you're a pro, right? Like this. This is how you draw. Okay. So I'm just using lines that you cannot see right now, and I'm drawing the ears on the side. Now, depending on which ear shape you want to do, uh, a mistake. The other ear is a little too long, so we can fix that like that. That's why you have the eraser. And so you can, depending on which eye shape, you can basically style it however you want. But I'm using this eye shape for my character, so I'm using this. And for the ears, it's kind of complicated, but once you're basically using some triangle shapes to emphasize the ears, and also another shape for the back. Okay, so this is our face right now. We drew a couple faces here, and you know, we can emphasize it more by coloring it in like that. We can emphasize the eyebrows by putting in a little detail in there. Okay, we can fix this eyebrow thingamajiggy. Okay, like that, right? And if you want a realistic hair style, all you have to do for the hair is basically use the same shape that I taught. So put an M over here for the hairline, okay, like an M, all right. So you put an M, and you basically just, depending on what the hair you want, you can make it long or straight. So in this case, I'm gonna make it a little bit long because I like characters with long hair. I just think they're cool. So I'm just gonna detail everything based on what I want everything to look like, right? And for, you can basically detail the hair however you want. Um, so basically, you can do this if you want to. Alright, so you can do this, and if you want, you can put in the neck. So if you want the neck, you can do this. Alright, do you see the neck? So you can do this for the neck. Basically, two lines on each side. So this line and this line. Okay, just, and just curve the lines and use another line like a V valley for the neck shape like that. All right, and then for the trapezius, for the shoulder muscles, you can do this and do that. All right. So yeah, that's how you should do it. And if you want your character to look like this, you can basically just decide on which shape you want. You can intersect different lines to make different shapes. It's okay if it's, you don't it's okay to take risks. So you can do this, or you can do like this too. You know, do this. Just do whatever you want. Like that, you can do this. Um, you could just shade the side of it. Okay, and you can also shade the chin if you want, based on where the line is. That's basically it. This is my tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I taught some of you how to draw some anime faces like this one.